Your Detroit Red Wings have made a signing.
Oh, my God. Is this the moment where I get you two off my back?
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you 26-year-old perennial nobody Ian Mitchell, defenseman coming from Boston.
You know what? Right there. Okay? Go to hell.
Kenny, let's break down Ian Mitchell.
No, let's not.
I literally had to Google him. That's
Ian
how little
Mitchell's
I know
family
about this
doesn't
guy.
know he's in the NHL. Are you serious? That's what, and I'm hanging by a thread over here. I'm trying to stay positive. I had a bot as the first caller of the day who was like, no, it's a long process. We don't need free agency. Of course, that guy hung up. And then David's telling me, yeah, people are basically like, I hate this team and I'm apathetic now. I mean, why? Why even sign that human being?
You just haven't reached acceptance phase like me and Rico have.
Are we more excited about Ian Mitchell or Karis LeVert? 248.
Honestly, push.
248-539-9797. I think, Mike, people have hit the point apathy has kicked in, where you're tired of getting kicked in the ding-ding. You're tired of waiting and waiting and waiting and
why
not
is the first
seeing
caller today
anything.
someone who's not apathetic? And they're willingly telling you this is a long process. We don't need free agents. That was the first call of the day today. Those people still exist.
I wish that person was. And feel free to call in. 248-539-9797. But I think a lot of people have that reaction of, I'm not willing to get hurt again. I put myself out there for the last couple of summers, and nothing happened.
All right, David Ticket Text. What are they saying?
35-year-old hockey fan, and I literally will not waste my time one more second with this team. This is a joke. That is Todd in Ann Arbor.
All right, he's fired up for the Centennial.
The Wings aren't going to do anything again. Zero urgency, zero drive. I'm done. I'm out.
Centennial, y'all.
I have a 1-year-old, and I am currently thinking that the Wings' next run at a cup will be when she graduates high school. I am done with this team.
Hashtag laser.
What logo would you like at mid-center ice?
Kenny was right. Crickets in Detroit. Screw this team.
Okay, wonderful.
I feel like Yzerman is making all the moves with the intent of making splash moves. He's just failing to convince people to play for him and Detroit. I'm ready to fire him soon, Matt and Wixom.
Look, here's where I'm at. Make the playoffs this year or fire Yzerman. That's it. Make the playoffs this year or this has to end. I look, I'm giving him time here to make a move. But, I mean, case in point, I'm not telling you, and I think I've been very reasonable, and I also think it would be insanely dishonest for me to go yelling and screaming about, Gavrikov, like I've watched 8 billion hours of tape on him. The bottom line is you use resources, you know what players are thought of in the league, you know someone can or cannot help you based on data, based on opinion of experts, etc. Okay? The point is 7 years, $49 million, and he goes to the Rangers. There just seems to be a block that Yzerman will not dole out term.
Yeah, I think the frustration kicks in for a lot of fans, and Kenny, help me out if I'm wrong. You don't understand what's going on. You don't understand what he's doing because, okay, we're waiting for some of these guys to come up and help the team, except for apparently they're not good enough to come up here. So all of the years that you were waiting and people were like, well, just wait till this guy gets here. Wait till Kosa gets here. Wait till all of these people get here, and they're not. So now it's just like, what are we doing? Where are we going? It's like a ship with one oar. We're just going around in circles.
I'm guilty. I thought everything pointed towards a big move, and I'm stupid. I don't know.
You're not stupid, Mike.
I have to just give it a few more days because, again, the DeBrincat thing is the only thing. That is the frozen board from the lifeboat on the Titanic that I am clinging to.
You know what? And here's what I want to be. I want to be the guy that turned the rescue boat around and went back and looking for survivors. I'm going to come back for you.
Okay.
I will not let you freeze out in the water.
It's already happened. I'm already dead.
He's already frozen, man. Are you
David,
serious?
I'm turning the boat around. There's people out there.
We just signed a guy named Frank Mitchell. He doesn't even have a picture on Google. Let's go to Nick, 97.1. Nick, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Listen, I'm pissed off. What's the difference between Ian Mitchell and Carter Bear? Absolutely nothing. They're not going to make a difference in 4 years. And I'm disgusted by it. Right now, I look at Stevie Y What has he done? Let's be real honest with all the fans out there. DeBrincat, second half of the first year of his signing, he disappeared, and he was like Casper the Friendly Ghost. Last year, look at his numbers. If he has another year like that, do you think that was a good signing? Is he a bust? 100%.
Look,
I
don't want to pin, Nick, here's all I'll tell you. I don't want to pin it all on one move. If you look at the collective, name the top 5. If he's been here this is going into his 7th offseason, right? Nick, can you name me the 5 best pro player personnel moves he's made?
I cannot. I can make a couple.
And that's my frustration, because we can't be hanging on to draft record. The draft record has not yielded wins. It has not yielded the playoffs. And the draft record is only as good as what you do with those players, meaning you have to be willing to move off of some of these guys to get ready-made pieces. Nick, if I ask Kenny to name the best trade and signings he's made, it would probably be Patrick Kane off a resurfaced hip and what? Give me the 5 best moves. It wouldn't be Andrew Kopp. It wouldn't be JT Compher. It wouldn't be Petrie. It wouldn't be Hull. It wouldn't be letting Gostisbehere walk out the door. It wouldn't be, who would it be? Any of the goalie acquisitions? No. If Nick is calling DeBrincat into question, then it can't be that. You inherited Larkin. What are the player personnel moves that let me know you're elite? I'm looking to Kenny, and Kenny won't talk to me. He's leaving me out here to die again. Damn it, I'm freezing in this water. Rose, help me. If I ask you, name the 5 best pro personnel moves they've made, what are they? Come on, this is the time. This is the moment.
We're bringing the boat around.
This is where DiCaprio gets a cup of hot cocoa. What do you
have
got?
Not 1, but 2 Red Wings signings.
Come on.
We have Buffalo Sabres nobody Jacob Bernard Docker. Never heard of him until I saw the Red Wings post. And we have washed-up NHL veteran James Van Riemsdyk, 1 year, $1 million.
The guy who was with the Flyers for 30 years?
Yes.
Didn't he play with the Broad Street Bullies?
Get hyped. We got JVR season.
Okay.
Tuck.
Come on, Scott. Come on.
Jack.
Blowing that whistle.
When will you break? When will you break? This has to stop. Mike, we're all here. We're all worried about you.
I don't want to laugh because I want to cry. That's me. That's me. Watching the Yzerman freeze and die. And I hated Rose. Her family was broke as a joke, and she held on to that damn ruby for all those years. Yeah. God, what a witch. All right, James Van Riemsdyk and who?
Exactly. That is the correct answer.
Who?
Jacob Bernard Docker spent some time with the Sabres.
Guys, come on, man. Guys with 3 names are usually good, right?
We got James Van Riemsdyk. We got Jacob Bernard Docker. Killing it. We're coming out aces here, Mike.
I'm serious. This is an appeal to the public, and I have a number of people who want to talk, and I'm going to get right to you. Can I ask, with no fear of reprisal, no yelling, I won't hang up on you, I won't be mean. Hell, I'll leave the studio if you just don't even want to talk to me. Can you explain any of this? This is where I've reached. I can't drop a chair. I can't yell and scream. What are we doing?
I got 3 words for you.
Okay, you can't say those on the air.
No and no.
You signed Ian Mitchell. Who? You signed, who was it? Bob
Jacob Bernard Docker.
Okay. And James Van Riemsdyk, who's got to be pushing 40. What? Why? Why is this happening? Are we bad people in this city?
It's all setting up for the power move.
I know, and I have to. I'm not even going to do it because
You're not far off. He's 36 for JVR.
I mean, Kenny, I wasn't joking. I mean, it just. I'm not going to say it because you'll play the damn Titanic clip again, but I'm just going to hold firm. There's got to be something. Come on. There has to be. If this is it, why do we exist? I feel like I'm Neil Tyson Degrassi. Like I'm like something like interstellar planes and universes. Like, why do we exist on this rock floating through space if this is the Yzer plan in year 7?
I feel like your eyes have just been opened right now.
Just blow the whistle. I know you want to do it. Go ahead.
And it's just like, I just want to be there for you right now.
You can't.
I do.
Listen.
Because you don't know what to do. You don't know what to say. And I think a lot of Wings fans feel that way because they wanted you to be right. And you know what? I wanted you to be right. I wanted you to be correct.
This is the moment.
And it's like, it's almost like they're just messing with you right now.
I can't conjure words. I feel like the Yzer plan is a Chappelle skit. Like when he did MTV Cribs. And he's like, I got my own shoes. Like Steve is doing offensive things. Not that he's operating a sweatshop. I'm saying,
So basically, he's walking in saying, F your couch.
Yes! Putting his muddy boots up on there. Charlie Murphy, F your couch. 1 to 5 fingers, say to the face. That's what Steve's doing to me right now. This is Wayne Brady when he goes to collect from the hose and he's shooting people. Why is Steve hurting us?
Mikey V, I got a joke for you. What did the 5 fingers say to the face?
Fuck! Steve is Rick. Steve is Rick James with his muddy boots. Okay. Please, someone help me from the hockey elite. Please, someone save me. I'm actually jealous of Jack in the Titanic right now.
Because at least he died.
At least he froze to death and didn't have to see the end of the offseason.